In terms, I mean, every year people always say, okay, the Ohio State tight ends, maybe this is the year. Sort of showed glimpses of it last year, especially late. Where do you think the tight end can be, you and Nick? What do you think you guys can do this year?
We can do a lot, between Nick and I, we got a great combination of tight ends, and that's huge. Every good team's got tight ends that can play, and you can't just play with one tight end. There's no really teams that play with just one tight end. So, between Nick and I, it's good, and we've been getting a lot of work at practice, and we're just getting better every day. So it'll be a good year.
Where do you guys fall in the pecking order? So you have the running backs, you have Braxton in the running game, receivers. I mean, where do you guys fall in preference in terms of weapons for this offense?
First, ahead of Braxton. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, I don't know. Just a lot of it's situational. What we're doing, and a lot of things we got to do for the running backs. Blocking in order to get them going and stuff. So I don't know if there's really an order, but so.
When you came here, you were not recruited to play in a spread offense, but I'm assuming you love playing in a spread offense.
Right. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, last year, I wasn't, no one was sure about it. No one really knew what was going on, and but yeah, once you get it down and get going, it's a lot of fun, and you get to do a whole lot of different things where you normally wouldn't, just a pro style offense. So.
How long did you guys torture Coach Hinton before you let him off the hook?
Coach Stamp and Coach Mick told him, and then he blew up my phone, and I was at the Woody, but I wasn't answering. And then I called him back and went and saw him probably about 7-8 minutes, and then finally it was just like April Fools, but it was funny.
Is that a possibly believable scenario? Is that why he fell for it?
Coach Mick was the one that came up with it.
Okay.
And he said, if it was me, I would definitely believe that. So here, this is what I say. So.
Well, Reed Fragel dropped that Gronkowski comparison on Twitter on you, so
that's not hard to live up to or anything.
That applies to the field and to off the field, right?
No. But no, he's just joking. Reed's my roommate and my best friend. So, but Gronkowski is a great player, and I don't really know all his things off the field, but I hear he likes to have fun. So.
Too much fun.
But I mean, obviously, to compare you to the best tight end in the NFL,
compare
any college player to that is crazy.
Right.
But
exactly.
What do you think? How much more can we see from you? What do you think is out there for you in this offense, and with the chances you may get?
A lot. I mean, last year, it was kind of split up between Jake and I. Jake did a lot of the receiving, I did a lot of the blocking, just because it was just we were two different tight ends. And this year it's more just one tight end every down, and doing everything. So I mean, I think a lot more will show this year.
I don't know what the April Fool's joke was. Tell me fill me in.
My brother obviously plays at Notre Dame, and they had Friday and Monday off of school, so he came and spent the weekend with me. And when we're together, I don't know. We have fun, and Coach Hinton knows that and stuff, and he's always like, be careful, everything, paranoid about us together. And so we told him that, or Coach Mick and Coach Stamp came up with a story that my brother just got a new car up at Notre Dame, and so he drove it down, and we were leaving High Street at like 2 a.m. and going back to our car, and two kids were robbing it, and we were like, yeah, last thing that happened, really, we drove away, and they were both laying on the sidewalk, and one of them's got a fractured face, and he's in the hospital, and his parents are pressing charges, and they found out that it's us, and they found out it was me, and the cops are coming to the Woody in a few hours to come arrest me at the Woody. And Coach Stamp was like, yeah, I think we should just hide them, and then like we'll just let it go for a little bit and see what happens. And he was just losing it, and then finally I was like, it gets worse, and I thought he was gonna have a heart attack, and I was like, it's April Fool's. So
the only one you didn't tell was Coach Hinton?
Yeah, he didn't know until I told him April Fool's. But Coach Mick and Coach Stamp knew. They were the ones that came up with it, so it would be way more realistic.
Oh, so he didn't even come up with the idea?
No, Coach Mick.
Okay.
But the execution was good.
Yeah, the execution was good. And especially having Coach Mick and Coach Stamp, two reliable people, it went through well. So
what's the retribution been like? The execution was good. Obviously, as he said, you didn't play in the scrimmage the other day.
He's not going to play me.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was all fun, and he was he was so happy afterwards, so happy. He couldn't even be back because he was so happy that it wasn't true. So, but it was fun.
Can you define losing it for us? You said he lost it. What was he doing? What was?
Oh, just head in his hands, like turning just bright red. Like he's got on his phone. I don't know who he was just going. He was like, "Oh my God, what do we do?" All this stuff. So it was good.
Jeff, one of the days we got to see you caught a pass. I think it was like an 80-yard touchdown. It was a 2-minute drill, and the one where they're trying to run a play every 20 seconds.
That happens every day.
I'm sure. But is that the kind of play, a kind of a game-breaking type play that you're hoping to add this year to bring to your repertoire this year?
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you can impact a game or anything like that. But yeah, it was just a 2-minute offense, and I was man-to-man on David Perkins, and just got over top of him and caught the ball, and he fell and ended up breaking it. Some coaches said we're getting caught by CJ, but no way.
No, they were blowing it dead, and you weren't stopping.
Right, I was getting to the end zone. I was just I turned around to celebrate. Where's everyone at?
They run the next play.
Right.
Yeah.
It took me 4 plays to get all the way back. But
now, Coach Hinton says that you guys got to get the confidence of Braxton to get the football. Do you guys feel you're earning that? Feel like you're making those strides?
Yeah, definitely. Because there's a lot of guys that can play, and he's got a lot of choices to throw to. And yeah, definitely. Like last year, we didn't get the ball as much, but this year in the spring, we've definitely been improving that, and I think we are.
Are there more options to get the ball to you guys than there were this time of year?